May 14, 2008, a 19-year-old college student is driving home after a late-night visit to his girlfriend. But somewhere along the dark, rural highways of Minnesota, he disappears without a trace. No crash reports, no witnesses, no answers. This is the disappearance of Brandon Swanson, lost on the Minnesota highway. A MysteryDecoded original. Brandon Swanson was 19, studying at a local community college. Friendly, responsible, and well-liked, he had a bright future ahead. On the night of May 14th, he was returning home after visiting his girlfriend in Lind, Minnesota. The roads were rural, dark, and unfamiliar to him. Around 1:30 a.m., Brandon drove his car into a ditch on a poorly lit road. He called his parents on his cell phone, telling them, "I just drove into a ditch. I think I'm okay, but I need help." He described landmarks as best he could. His parents attempted to guide him back to the road. Suddenly, during the call, Brandon shouted, "Wait, I think I see a car. I'm walking toward it." The line went dead. Immediately, local police and volunteers began searching the rural area. Fields, riverbanks, and dense woods were scoured. K-9 units picked up Brandon's scent, but it vanished mysteriously. His car remained in the ditch, but there was no sign of him. Hours turned into days, weeks passed, and still, Brandon was nowhere to be found. Investigators discovered strange details. Brandon's wallet, ID, and cell phone were missing from the car. Footprints indicated he may have walked for some distance, then disappeared. No vehicles were seen in the area during that time, and no witnesses came forward. The mystery deepened. How could someone vanish from an open field in a populated rural area? The FBI reviewed the case, focusing on Brandon's last known locations and phone call, rural terrain and potential hazards, including rivers and cliffs, any evidence of foul play or abduction. Despite exhaustive searches and interviews, nothing explained his disappearance. Over the years, theories have emerged. Accidental fall or drowning. Brandon may have wandered into a nearby river or ravine. Foul play. Some speculate he was intercepted by a stranger while walking along the dark road. Voluntary disappearance. Although unlikely, some wonder if he chose to vanish. Mysterious phenomena. Few speculate about abduction or unexplained circumstances in the rural night. Each theory has supporters, yet no concrete evidence exists. Brandon's family never gave up hope. They organized volunteer searches, created social media campaigns, pleaded for information on national platforms. Decades later, Brandon's disappearance remains a chilling reminder of how quickly life can change, even in familiar places. The case of Brandon Swanson highlights the fragility of human life. One misstep on a rural highway can become a lifelong mystery. Even with modern technology, some disappearances remain unsolvable. The unknown leaves families and communities haunted by questions. A 19-year-old college student vanished into the Minnesota night. The FBI investigated. Families searched tirelessly. Yet, Brandon Swanson remains missing, a haunting mystery that defies explanation. I'm your host, and this was the disappearance of Brandon Swanson, lost on the Minnesota highway. Subscribe to MysteryDecoded for more cold cases, unsolved mysteries, and true crime stories that leave you questioning everything. Because sometimes the most ordinary nights hide the most extraordinary disappearances.